Внимание! Говорит Москва!
Almost everyone on Earth has heard this voice at least once, in films or maybe in history lessons. But very few people know who utters these famous words. The man who owns this voice is Yury Borisovich Levitan. He was born in 1914. Even as a child, his peers called him Trumpet for his voice. In 1934, Joseph Stalin noticed Levitan's voice, and the head of the Soviet Union liked the speaker's pronunciation so much that Yury Levitan soon became one of the cultural figures under Stalin's patronage. During the war, Levitan constantly read out reports on the situation at the front, and it was he who announced the capture of Berlin and victory in the war. Surely many English speakers are interested in what Levitan is actually talking about. We have translated his speeches especially for you.
Attention! Moscow speaking! Moscow speaking! Announcement of the Soviet government. Citizens of the Soviet Union. Today, the 22nd of June, at 4 a.m., without a declaration of war, German troops attacked our motherland. From the Soviet Inform Bureau, during the last hour, our troops have completely finished the liquidation of Nazi troops encircled in the Stalingrad area. Today, the 2nd of February, the troops of the Don Front have completely finished the liquidation of German troops surrounded near Stalingrad. Our troops have broken the resistance of the enemy surrounded north of Stalingrad and forced them to lay down their arms. Moscow speaking. The troops of the First Belarusian Front, under the command of Marshal of the Soviet Union, Zhukov, with the assistance of the troops of the First Ukrainian Front, under the command of the Marshal of the Soviet Union, Konev, after persistent street battles, have defeated the Berlin group of the German troops, and today, the 2nd of May, they have completely captured the capital of Germany, the city of Berlin. Moscow speaking. The 8th of May, 1945, and Berlin, representatives of the German High Command signed an act of unconditional surrender of the German armed forces. The great patriotic war waged by the Soviet people against the Nazi invaders was victoriously ended. Germany was completely defeated. Eternal glory to the heroes who fell in the battles for the freedom and independence of our motherland. Moscow speaking. In commemoration of the victorious ending of the great patriotic war of the Soviet people, to establish that 9th of May is a day of nationwide celebration, the Victory Day.